The setting was in New York in the 1920s and 30s. Ayn Rand was born February 2nd, 1905 in Russia, died March 1982 in New York, and graduated from the University of Petrograd in 1924 and had the best-selling book, The Fountainhead. She was also a Russian Jew and had no children. The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Dominique Francoeur is the daughter of Guy Francoeur, an architect. Dominique Francoeur was engaged to Peter Keating, an architect. Their engagement broke off because Peter Keating sold her to Gail Wyman for a job. To get away from the stress of life, she moved to a house her father owned called the Granite Prairie in Connecticut for the summer, where she met Howard Roark, who was working as a construction engineer. She was unaware that he was a talented architect who designed modernized buildings. She was instantly attracted to him and provoked him to have relations with her. Then he left town and left her wondering where he was. She returned to the city with emptiness in her heart. She came back to a newly built building called the Enright House, which she loved and fought for, but the newspaper, The Banner, owned by Gail Wyman, did not. She was unaware of the building's architect, who was Howard Roark. When she found out that it was Howard, she then ran off and married Gail Wyman, who was the owner of the newspaper, The Banner. She then reconnected with Howard when he was asked to design her family home by her husband Gail. After Howard built the family home for Gail and Dominique, Peter Keating asked him to help design a community building. Howard agreed, but only in return he asked that the building not be altered. Peter agreed, but soon after the building was built, his colleagues decided to change some things. So Howard decided to destroy what he had created. He was soon arrested, but he did not resist. He decided to go to trial and plead his case. After months and months of trial, he finally got proven not guilty. Gail offered Howard support, but after the newspaper's executive Ellsworth II left, the Banner fell through. So did Gail. After feeling bad for his betrayal to Howard, he offered Howard one last straw of building the tallest building in New York City. Soon after that, Gail killed himself, leaving Dominique a widow. After months of mourning, Dominique and Howard got married. The end.